Welcome back to another episode. How we doing today? Lots and lots to talk about as always. Z Show with the crew, Joey and the Fresh Prince, Jay Dior. Anyway, so let's talk first. Team USA, absolutely pathetic performance against Belgium. Listen, guys, I'm gonna give you the rundown. Team USA, this was supposed to be the year where Team USA takes out a heavy hitter like Belgium, ranked number ninth in the entire world heading into this World Cup. Round of 16, we've always done it. We've always gotten out of the knockout stage. We've always at least won the round of 32. And this was the game. This was the year to go to the final eight, to the Elite Eight. And we couldn't get it done, bro. We absolutely could. Belgium was playing like ass the whole tournament. Except for that New Zealand game. They were down 2-0 to Senegal. They tied and lost. I don't know. They were just playing horrible. And yet they played their best football or soccer against us, of course, and we play our worst. Sloppy turnovers, scared to play, pathetic performance, especially by Christian Pulisic. This man is more injury prone than Brock Purdy, more injury prone than I don't give a fuck who it is. This man was scared to take his man off the dribble. This man, when he finally had the balls to try to shoot, someone kicks him in the calf and he falls down and he limps his way, couldn't defend, couldn't run, has to be taken off. So this guy is like just a solid starter in the Premier League, not a true superstar. We need to look elsewhere. We need to give the number 10 to someone else. And by golly, keep politics out of sports. That's what I keep hearing from everyone. Oh, just shut up and dribble. Oh, why are you kneeling for the national anthem? Well, you got the president of the United States, Donald Trump, calling FIFA to rescind the red card for our best player, Balogun. And it's like FIFA obliged, but also it probably pissed off Belgium because, they're in the United States, playing in Seattle, and yet the host country's president calls FIFA to get that red card rescinded. Yes, we know it was a shit call, but Trump should have just shut his fucking yapper up and just did not say anything. He should have, if he puts the call in, cool, but don't say anything, don't take credit for it, just shut the fuck up and keep it pushing. You probably gave Belgium all this momentum. Christian Pulisic, best player, he didn't set the tone early, 4 or 5 turnovers to start the game. They just look scared, and I think Trump fucked everything up for us. Joey, your take.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, Team USA, to put it in the NFL terms, I don't know if you ever watched the game, but the USA's defense was ran like it was ran by Matt Eberflus. Their offense looked like it was ran by fucking Kevin Patullo. It was all ass, all right? It was terrible all around. I think our best player is probably what's the guy that made the penalty kick? I forgot his name. I think he's really good. Flo Balogun's also our best player. He just non-existent last night. He should have just stayed suspended. Like it was a bad game overall. We should have beat Belgium because, you said they struggled against other teams, but they somehow happened to beat us by 4 goals or whatever it was. It was just a bad performance all the way around.
Jay, did you catch the game? Anything new to add? Otherwise, we'll keep
No, yeah, no, I actually did not catch the game because I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the World Cup outside of being in a place and it being on and being just sitting down and watching it. But what I will say, and I know we're not a politics podcast at all. We're going to keep that out of it. But it seems like Trump carries a little bit of a cloud of bad luck around with him, right? I mean, every time he shows up for a team or does something for a team or a player, that team or player or entity ends up doing absolutely horribly and ends up fucking up the entire bag. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that should say, hey, teams should stay away from Trump. Not to be political, not to say, oh, because of this, that. Just because I think he is actively cursing sports teams by associating himself with them. Our current New York Knicks, the champions, right? They were on an absolute fucking tear until Trump showed up and they lost a game.
Yeah, in Madison Square Garden, too. He just so happened to be like, I'm going to pull up for game 3. It's like, we don't fucking want you, bro. New York hates you, bro. You're a con man. Yeah. New York's been known that, bro.
And then didn't the same thing happen with the Chiefs as well? Where he showed up for maybe it was a Super Bowl against the Eagles. I forgot. But I think that he showed up for one of their games or something like that. And they end up getting fucking blasted. I forgot if it was the Super Bowl or not, but it just seems to be a pattern. I think it's funny.
That just also, Belgium did the Trump dance afterwards. They were in the locker room doing the Trump dance. Belgium was.
Listen, I'm all for them mocking the Trump because fuck that guy. But anyway, this is not a political podcast. This is a sports podcast. But I keep hearing keep politics out of sports, and yet you conservatives, this is the biggest fuck you, big power of dick swinging move you can make is like getting the president to call FIFA. If you're gonna do it, just shut the fuck up and keep your yapper shut. Anyway, the they just proved that the U.S. is not ready for the prime time. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, there's more victory. Oh, USA soccer is ascending." We ain't sending shit, bro. This is expected. We were supposed to get to the knockout stage. We were supposed to beat Bosnia. We were supposed to beat Belgium, and yet we just plateaued, bro. Missed opportunity. Very disappointing.
We're
Just
sending
like
our ass at home.
exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm just so pissed off just because I had so much hype and I was talking a lot of shit. And it's like, here's the thing, guys. It goes football and basketball are the top two sports for people to make it as the top athletes. Then you got baseball and hockey as the next tier. Football, basketball, baseball, and hockey, and then soccer is it's dead last at fifth at best, right? Because look at Holland. Holland playing out of Norway. He's like 6'4". He's like a Gronk if Gronk played soccer. Could you imagine LeBron, Gronk, any of these guys like fucking Jordan Mailata? No, he's Australian, but like Lane Johnson playing soccer. Oh my goodness, bro. We'd be fucking monsters.
I'm sorry to jump in and go back, but I just looked it up. And yes, Trump was at the Super Bowl where the Eagles demolished the fucking Chiefs and showed up for their side.
Of course he did. Of course he did. So he's bad luck. I'd be like, no, you're not coming to the fucking Super Bowl.
Luck. Don't come, bro. Don't come. I don't care. Even if you like them, don't come. That's why I think that the New York Giants are going to suck this year.
Next year.
No, he's good. He's attached himself to the fucking Giants now. So they're about
Jackson Dart did introduce him at a rally. So
Oh, and by the way, what happened after Saquon Barkley was in that Super Bowl game? He linked up with Trump, and he had a horrible year the next year. I'm telling you, there's something here. There's something there.
We got to keep politics out of sports, guys. Come on.
Don't hang out with presidents, bro. Not
Don't hang out. I don't know if it's just him or if it's just hey.
It's just
no
him.
presidents.
All right, so
people hung out with Obama and they got good luck, bro.
All right, so theory: if Caleb Williams hangs out with Donald Trump and Caleb Williams struggles, is it the Madden curse or the Trump curse?
It's the Trump curse. I mean,
I think that so
St. Paul was on the cover last year and he hung out with Trump. So.
Trump's juju overpowers Danhausen's juju. Okay.
Oh, does it?
So even if Danhausen works his magic, it does because he uncursed the Knicks. They went on a fucking tear, and then Trump shows up one day, they lose, and then they go on after he doesn't come back, and they win the championship. So you got to think, man. You got to think just for that moment. But anyway, what else we got to talk about?
Let's talk about some NBA. Let's switch and pivot gears because Jay, go ahead. Jaylen Brown to the Sixers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jaylen Brown to the motherfucking Sixers for a bag of chips and Paul George. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. I am happy. I feel like we have hope in Philadelphia. The only thing that I'm going to say is I'm a bit concerned because I don't know. Well, I was going to say I don't know if Jaylen Brown is going to get what he wants into being the guy. But I think he will because, I mean, even though JoJo is there, I feel like JoJo also, you don't know when he's going to play. You don't know how he's going to be. You don't know what's what. So I think his time to be the guy has kind of passed. And at this point, all he's doing is contributing. But, man, we fleeced the shit out of those guys, didn't we, man? I'm so excited. That is probably one of the, outside of Giannis, I think that's probably the biggest move being made. And we're also tied to LeBron. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But if that happens, hey, we got ourselves a super team in Philly.
Do you need LeBron? Do you need another playmaker, a guy with the ball in their hands? Do you just need a 3-and-D guy now?
No, and I don't even, you know what, in LeBron, I feel like he's like a facilitator at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just there to make sure everything goes smoothly on the court. You know what I mean? Like he's not that. I mean, he's a playmaker in some senses, but not like he used to be. LeBron would just be there to be the glue, I think.
So that's an interesting point, Jay. Thanks for bringing this up. Joe, I want to ask you this. So Embiid thinks himself as the best player on the team, even though he's past his prime. He's the process. He's the original process. You got Jaylen Brown, who said this was his favorite season ever. They got knocked out the first round of the playoffs, and yet he took the most shots ever as being the one. Maxey thinks himself as the best player on the team, which I think he is right now. And then you have Edgecombe. Edgecombe thinks he's a 1-2 because this man, you think Edgecombe's going to take a backseat to Jaylen Brown? I don't think so. Edgecombe's ascending. He wants to be a number 1 too.
No.
Joey, do you think there are too many chefs in the kitchen?
I mean, the best ability is availability, and Joel Embiid's hardly ever that. So he's out of the equation on that one. No, I don't. I think Jaylen Brown will end up being the one. He's at a spot where he's going to be the guy in Philly. I mean, I don't know what Boston was thinking. They almost had Giannis. Like Boston was close to having Giannis, but they didn't want to give up some Hugo Gonzalez guy or something. I don't know.
You know what kills? You know what kills me? I feel like I don't know if I fully agree with you, Z. I think Maxey is a team player, and I think that Maxey has no problem doing what's best for the team. And if that means taking the two, then it means taking the two. I think that Edgecombe is still got his fucking mouth on the nipple. So I mean, I think he's fresh out of college. You know what I'm saying? Like he does his first year this past year. You know, he don't have much say so anyway. He can't step up and say he's the best on the team. He can't be a number one yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe down the line, but not now. So, and once again, like Joey said, best ability is availability, and Joel Embiid hasn't been very available. So I'll disagree on the fact that all those other too many chefs in the kitchen. I feel like everyone is in the position to take a back seat for Jaylen Brown, honestly.
Everyone's going to play their role in a good way.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. That's interesting. I do think there are too many chefs in the kitchen, but we'll see if they can, because they're very talented. They're going to be a 1 or 2 seed at the very least, maybe 3 at the very least next year. They're going to win 50+ games, at least make it to the second round.
Question: Does Boston make the playoffs? Does Boston make the playoffs with Paul George and Jason Tatum?
Healthy Jason Tatum, yes.
Healthy Jason Tatum. Paul George is great. A lot of people say that Paul George is washed up. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's as bad of a trade. It's a bad trade. It's a bad trade. But PG is not as bad as people think. I'm going to say that. When PG is healthy and playing at full potential, he's still a very, very good player. He's still very good.
We can agree that Paul George is out of his prime now.
He's out of his prime. Yeah, well, he's probably in his fucking, what is he, early 40s, late 30s?
Early 40s, late 30, 36 or something, 35, 36.
No, he's like 30. He's like 37.
Oh, yeah, he's not 40. Yeah, he's got to be up there.
LeBron, bro.
He's pushing. Nigga,
he's in his late 30s.
He's pushing 40. Nigga, he pushing 40.
Okay. He pushed 37. You got
37 is pushing 40. We know how to round, don't we? Okay, you round up and down. After 5.
That is true. That is true.
A lot can happen in 3 years.
5 or more raise the score.
Yeah, winning a title is not going to be one of those things that happens in those 3 years.
Probably not. But PG and Tatum are definitely enough to get them to the playoffs. Not a top 3 seed, but like 6, 5. Yeah, I can see that for sure.
If PG stays healthy, it's the big if. It's the big if. If PG can stay healthy, if Tatum can stay healthy. Whoa. Now, we could say that about JoJo, but we also have Edgecombe, Maxey. We have fucking now Jaylen Brown. We got people to, if that guy is not available, if those guys are not, if Joel is not available, those guys to step up.
Okay. Joel Embiid did the if you can't beat him, join him mindset. He got beat by the 76ers, so he went and joined him. You know?
You mean Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown. They're both really high.
Yeah, they're both black.
Jason Tatum might be there too. You know? Jason Tatum may be there too. Jason Tatum might be there too one day. You never know.
Oh fuck. Well, you know what I'm hoping is right. Like, this isn't truly where great players go to die, because that's literally what we've been. So I'm happy that we finally got some action, some motion, something meaningful happening.
Well, the Sixers, the process appears to be fully complete, so we'll see how that goes. Let's switch gears to the NFL. So let's talk about the Brandon Ayuk situation. This is absolutely horrendous. So
you should be embarrassed.
That's a fucking.
Why am I embarrassed?
Yeah, guys, this is your team, okay?
He's talking about my team. He's under contract with the Niners, though.
That is true.
He's still with the Niners. I don't get why they won't just cut him. Cut him, get rid of the drama. We're not going to sign him after what he called out Jaden Daniels and his mom. No way. Yeah. Jaden Daniels doesn't even fuck with him anymore, bro. Like, that's done. I should be embarrassed. He should be embarrassed. Have you seen this? Have you ever seen this happen before? Like a player under contract in his prime doing this?
No, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I actually thought that he might have got traded to the Commanders or something, and he did this after he got traded. He's still I low-key thought he got traded to the Commanders, and like he did this after he got traded. I'm like,
and I don't know if you saw what I put in the group chat earlier, but he's basically saying he's not gonna reinstate himself with the Niners which means he's still under contract with them, and no team is going to sign him because he's not reinstating himself in the NFL.
Well, first of all, Brandon Ayuk isn't even that great. I mean, he's good, but like, is he really worth all this trouble?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Even AB
No.
wasn't worth this.
Yeah, T.O. wasn't worth it. We got rid of him. He's the best receiver ever, besides Jerry Rice.
Or Randy
that's
Moss. Calvin
No,
Johnson.
T.O. over both them niggas.
I think
Really?
I don't know how you'll take Emmanuel Acho's words, but he said Brandon Ayuk is on the AB trajectory without the talent.
A
Yeah.
fraction of the talent. A
Yeah, and
fraction.
without
fraction of the
the
talent.
CTE,
Yeah,
nigga, like he don't got no CTE. He just
He
Yeah, we
definitely
know
has
he's got it.
CTE.
He's gonna have something wrong with him. You see what he's doing?
He definitely has something, which I hope he does get help. Just letting I
Yeah,
just
for
want
sure.
to put that out there. I hope he gets help. But this is crazy. I've never seen this type of self-destructive behavior. His own agent probably quit. His own agent left him. Like that's crazy.
In
Hey,
the words
man.
in the words of Dior, Brandon Ayuk is cooked. All right, that's what it is.
Yeah,
He's
he's super cooked.
Cook or cooking.
cooked. He's cooked.
DA cook.
He's cooked
DA
out.
cooked,
man.
yeah.
He's done.
I've never seen this guy. He had 1,400 yards the year the Niners went to the Super Bowl as like the fifth option in that offense, and
Yeah.
which is crazy. And then he hasn't played in a year and a half. It's just like, bro, just show
They should-
up, you get paid, and then you can get traded or cut. It's like,
They should just fucking take these guys' phones when they get too famous and rich.
If they release him, like no team's going to take a chance on him. He's ruining his chance of playing in the NFL again. Like he's ruining his opportunity.
He'll be playing for the DC Defenders next year.
He'll go to the UFL.
Yeah,
put
He'll
up
win UFL
3,000
MVP.
yards against scrubs, bro.
Yeah,
He'll go
against
win
the
UFL
Las
MVP
Vegas
every
fucking
year.
whatever their names are.
He'll go
Bro.
be fucking UFL MVP every year.
Yeah, exactly. He'll go be on the Memphis showboats.
Yo, real shit. How much do they make? Like the best player,
Memphis
like Jordan
showboats.
Tamu.
They don't make a whole. I think they make like $1,000 a game or something.
And there's like 8 games, right?
I think it's a little more than that. I think it's a
Is
little
it a
more.
little bit more?
1,000 a game? That's
It's
nothing.
10 games. There's 10 games. There's 10 games.
You get
I think
10
it's more-
grand for a season?
No, it's more. I think it's more than 1,000.
WNBA players make more than that.
Don't quote me on that. Hold on.
For the higher people, it's probably more.
Okay,
than,
so
more than
yeah, so I
1,000.
lied. It's not $1,000 a game. It's way more than that. Okay, they earn a minimum salary of $64,000 for a season, which isn't bad.
I'm about to say that.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
not bad for a season. For 10 games, that's not terrible.
Yeah,
Yo, Ayuk about to going from 120.
And I think
million
they
to
actually get like
60.
insurance and shit for the UFL. I think the UFL gives them like insurance and shit. too, to get it, so
Listen,
that's
I'm gonna
kinda
be
good.
honest. The UFL I think the UFL gonna go off next year because it was so good this year that I think
And
that
we got
people-
more teams coming in. soon, too.
Yeah, and people start paying attention at the end of it because they heard how good it was, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is actually fucking interesting." You know, so look out
They
for
had
UFL.
like a few games went to like the million viewership too
Yeah,
this year.
yeah, they went off. They still got to work on their. I think they did change arenas because it's like their attendance is fucked up because they try
And
to
they play in
fill.
smaller, smaller.
Yeah,
arenas,
y'all
so-
trying to fill huge arenas. Y'all can't do that shit, nigga. Y'all
Except St. Louis.
high low league.
St. Louis can fill a big arena. St. Louis can fill a big arena.
Yeah, Battlehawks go off. Anyway, what else we got today, Z?
Okay, let's talk a little Caitlin Clark. Let's show the lady some love. Caitlin Clark, as we know, has been the face of some controversial, very rough fouls and calls during her time in the WNBA. So recently, Alyssa Thomas elbowed her in the neck. UFC move, right to the throat. Alyssa Thomas did not get ejected for that game, but she did get suspended, and death threats were thrown her way. Now, you got two sides, right? You got the Caitlin Clark people who love her, support her, and she's bringing all these casuals and more money to the WNBA, giving everyone private jets to every single team. On the other hand, you got most of the league, even the commissioner, other coaches, even Gino Ariyama, jealous of Caitlin Clark's success, which is they sound bitter, jealous, all that nonsense. Because you got Angel Reese hating, you got the WNBA hating, you got the commissioner not calling the proper foul calls. And on the other hand, you got the supporters who are sending death threats, which is not called for. But it's just like, is Caitlin Clark, is she paying her dues, or is this uncalled for? Is what I'm trying to ask you guys.
It's definitely. I mean, let's be real. She's white, okay, and she she came up in a time. And I'm not even trying to say because she's white, because there are white in WNBA players who don't receive this type of thing, but she came into the WNBA. This Angel Reese thing is the worst thing to ever fucking happen to her. Okay, because that is the thing that caused, because that happened, the timing of it was so bad that like, the racial tension was so bad that anytime anyone had the fucking chance to make anything about race, they did. So of course they made Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese about race. So now it's like you go online and you're seeing people debate about this shit, and they're basically, it's, you could see it clear as day who's rooting for who, and it's bad. It's bad. But now it started to leak. I think it started to leak into the WNBA. And I don't know if it's the race thing that leaked into the WNBA or if it's just the fact that like she's so good that like they treat her like they treated MJ back in the day. Like, MJ used to get his ass kicked in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But he was so good that like it was like, okay, well, nigga, you're Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I think that it's a mixture. To wrap it all up and stop ranting, I think that it is a mixture of the climate she came into the WNBA under, the racial tension, the Angel Reese rivalry, and how good she is. I think it's a mixture of all those things.
Joey, you got your take?
Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jordan of the WNBA. Anyways, no, and Angel Reese is not a good basketball player in the WNBA. No disrespect to her. Very,
She
I'm not
does
a fan
average doubles.
She's not as good as Caitlin Clark.
Right.
No,
good
she's
as Caitlin
not.
Clark.
She's
Not
what
Caitlin
bothers
Clark.
me is that people try to compare them. They're not even in the same position. They're completely different players.
Right.
Like Angel Reese is a big woman. I would say you won't say big man. The NW big girl. I guess.
Big girl,
She's
yeah.
tall.
Yeah,
She's tall.
she plays low. She plays the net. You know, so you know it's hard to compare the, just like comparing AI and fucking Shaq doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and they're gonna be physical with her because, like the USA said, that's just what they did to MJ back in the day. So they're gonna do that for the best player. They're gonna play him tough and get physical with him. So I mean, it's just how it is.
So my question to you guys is basically, but like Jay, you're completely right. I go, if there's a Caitlin Clark post, it's usually like you can tell who roots for who, right? It's like, oh, Caitlin Clark, you're paying your dues. Like this is just WNBA shit. Like you gotta do this and that. Stewie, Inesco, all the Paige Beckers paid their dues. You gotta pay your dues. On the other hand, it's like, yo, you're beating the shit out of your golden goose right here. Caitlin Clark is your golden goose, whether the WNBA likes it or not. What I don't understand is Caitlin Clark. We've never seen anything like this. Logo threes, fancy no look passes. I mean, she's like fading to the side and shooting off 1 foot against 2 defenders. I really haven't seen anything like this. Yet the WNBA, most of the players claim like, "Oh, you've seen this type of shit from us." No, we haven't, bro. We haven't seen this shit from Steph before. Until Steph came into the league. Like this shit is different. She is different. That's why we like her. It's not about whether she's white or black, bro. They're really, some people in the WNBA, not everyone, they're trying to push the narrative that it's white or black thing. It is not, bro. We are past that because look at Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods experienced way more racism coming up in a white man's game in golf than almost anyone. And he is the game changer for golf. He changed everything. He made golf popular, bro. So I don't like seeing that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's the thing that I've just noticed is like you said, you go in the comment section, man, like people are barely talking about these two playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's Angel Reese looks like the sloth from Ice Age. Oh, Caitlin Clark looks like Billy Kidman. Like it's what they look like, and oh, Angel Reese's ghetto, where they're from. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always that's the debate. And what, like I said, I can't prove or say that is translating to the WNBA and how they're officiating and how they're calling shit, but it feels like the overall narrative surrounding, or like the thought surrounding Caitlin Clark is I don't know, and I don't know why, but it just seems like it's like to hate her is what y'all don't know what it is.
It's become a sport. It's become like this or that, and it's just like it shouldn't be that. It should just let's support the WNBA. Let's They keep saying they want to get paid more. Okay, well, we want to watch good basketball, and Caitlin Clark is good basketball. It's great basketball, honestly. Yeah.
Do you
So
think? Hey, do you think? I'm sorry to cut you off. Let me
no,
ask you a
go ahead.
question real quick though. Do you think Caitlin Clark could hang with some guys in the league?
No,
No.
I don't think so. The worst player in the G League, she could not hang with. Not at all.
I know a lot of people think that she can. I think that it's possible. I'd like to see it. It'd be interesting. Basketball is one of those things you could play at intergender. So
Like to defend, like lock shit down. Like could she lock someone
no,
down?
but like if she's going 1-on-1 to 10 with fucking, I don't know.
I mean,
Name
it's
name
tough
a G
because
leaguer. Bronny. she might kick his ass. She might beat him. She's a better
No.
player than Bronny.
Bronny's still 6'2", weighs more, and is probably more athletic. So
Muggsy Bogues, Allen Iverson.
Bugsy
Bugsy Bogues.
AI, your guy AI would
What are you
fry
talking
her,
about?
bro.
Size don't mean shit. Is what I'm
AI,
saying.
AI would fry her, bro.
Yeah, but size doesn't mean anything. Is what I'm saying.
She can't defend him. He was
Okay.
not a good defender. There's no way she could clamp him. No way, not even one stop, bro. He would get to his spot every time.
What if you run a 3? What if you get her maybe a big man and like, you know what I'm saying, maybe like one player from the NBA, one player from like college, and then her.
No, she could definitely play, is what I'm saying, but she can't like dominate like she does in the WNBA. Like she'd probably be at best a role player in the NBA. But like listen, you see those clips of like girls hooping with guys in like pickup runs and stuff, which is great. They're good hoopers, but I sometimes I wonder how good are they and how hard are they trying?
Watch it,
I'm sorry
Z. You don't want to get canceled.
No, I might cut that.
I just don't think these women can play basketball.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I'm gonna edit that so it makes you look like you said that shit.
Nah, nigga. So Jay, what do you think? I do not think women should play basketball.
No, she could definitely hang.
I'm sending ice to the WNBA.
Oh
my goodness.
God.
Hey, yo. We're going off the rails on this thing.
Oh my God. Yo, you're crazy. I'm cutting that whole part.
No, you got it.
Hey, I can't help with that Caitlin Clark. There's like Mel Gibson, all right? She looks like Mel Gibson. Okay?
Joey, could she hang? Could she hang in the NBA? Like for real?
No, but
I don't think she could hang in the NBA. Like I wouldn't put her on the fucking Warriors and say go out there and play. But like if she was playing a pickup game with like maybe one of the
she could play a pickup game with some guys. Yeah.
Or like even if you even it out, maybe like you give her 2 guys and you give someone else from the WNBA 2 guys.
Like if she goes to like a local park in Philadelphia or New York, she could tear somebody up.
Maybe not here, maybe not there, but maybe in Texas. You know, I don't know.
Hey, you know,
Texas got some hoopers, bro.
they don't
have a lot of hoopers in Texas.
They don't make hoopers in Texas. Y'all
come play us in football though.
Yeah, y'all
football. You guys, your son playing football?
Huh?
My son?
Yeah.
He's only 3. He's not old enough yet. He's only 3.
Dude, I wish he would play football.
He will play football when he's old enough for sure.
Yo, Jay, you could get your daughter playing flag.
My daughter won't play no fucking football. I mean, I could possibly, but like, I wish I had a son that plays some football. I love football.
I'm gonna try to give him in all the sports, baseball, everything, football, all of it.
Yeah, there you go.
No, just because of the Gino Ariano comments, he was like saying, "Oh, the Caitlin Clark fouls are just nothing, and it's just part of the WNBA." And I was thinking, like, bro, you sound like bitter and jealous because Paige Beckers isn't getting the attention you think she deserves. Paige Beckers,
not too much on Paige Beckers. Not too much.
Oh no, she's tough. She's just not as popular.
I like Paige Beckers.
She's great. She's awesome, bro. She's
really good.
She'd definitely probably smoke all of us in 1v1, but you know, it'd be a fight for me. You know what I mean?
I don't play basketball, so yeah, she will.
All right, Jay, you got a Final Four? You got to go.
I do got Final Four, but they haven't. I think Joe's going to be on it too. And they haven't.
Yeah, I'm on there too. So yeah.
They haven't sent anything. So yeah, we can rock out the 6 minutes if you want, or we just end it.
Fuck it. No. Let's just see what else we can talk about. It's kind of slowed because You guys want to talk
Yeah.
World Cup more, unless you guys have been
I
fucking
mean, we
with
could
that?
talk about the
No,
All
I
Star
have.
week, All Star game coming up for baseball. If you
Yeah,
want.
yup,
Oh,
in
go ahead,
fucking
Joey.
Philly. Yeah, our city's a fucking mess right now. Thanks,
Go,
baseball.
Well,
go ahead, Joey.
we only have two participants right now in the home run derby, and it's Junior Caminara of the Rays and Ben Rice of the Yankees. We don't know anybody else as of right now. Some
Ben
home run derby
Rice?
is always exciting. Yeah, home run derby is always exciting to watch. So I will be watching that.
I wonder how much it costs. Somebody might try to go if it's not
They
sold
went to the
out
old.
already.
They went back to the old format. There's no more clock. It's just pitches now. When you're out of pitches, your time is up on the doing home runs. I like that format better than the clock.
Let me ask you guys a question since we're talking home run derby and all-star games. What sport do you think has the best all-star type weekend? Is it the NFL Pro Bowl and the Pro Bowl games and the flag football? Is it the NBA all-star weekend? Is it the MLB all-star weekend? Like, what do you think is the
Oh,
best?
we can
Like,
agree
are
that
you?
Pro Bowl's the worst, for sure.
The Pro Bowl sucks.
I will
It
say.
used to be
Actually, I will
good.
say the festivities up to the flag football is cool. Like the tic tac toe stuff they do and all like the tug of war stuff. That stuff. I like that personally. I like that. But
I'm a basketball guy.
I don't mind the Pro Bowl games. It's cool. It's fun.
the Pro Bowl games is cool.
I
yeah.
don't watch that shit. Not at all. I'm just like, I don't, because it's on
The
what,
basketball one's
Saturday?
cool with the 3-point shootout and the dunk contest. That one's pretty cool.
You don't fuck with the celebrity game? I fuck with that. I like that.
I
Game's
actually,
cool too,
I
yeah.
actually feel like the NBA is probably the most fun. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Like you got the celebrity game, you got freaking the dunk contest, you got the 3-point shootout, and those are just all fun, classic things to watch. Like, it just sucks that it took such a downfall.
The NHL did something different. They have what's called the Four Nations now. It's not like an actual like All Star Week. They have like the Four Nations tournament. We got like all the Four Nations. They play against each other. And
That's
like,
cool.
Yeah, there's like a Four Nations thing going on. So it's kind of
USA, like
So
France.
it's like a
USA,
little,
Canada.
it's like a little mini. It's like a little mini Olympics.
Yeah. It's like a little Four Nations thing. It's kind of cool.
Cool. That's cool.
It's also because the trade deadline's that weekend too. So it's like,
Yeah.
who's gonna get
Don't want to
traded?
injure them.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this: who do you think had the biggest downfall when it comes to All-Star weekends? Because all the All-Star weekends used to be really fun, and
They
all
all
of them.
mean, I mean,
suck
if we're
now.
being honest, they all mean nothing. They all have no meaning.
No, they
The
mean
games have
nothing,
no
but
meaning.
they mean nothing. But I remember being excited to watch NBA. We used to have parties watching the NBA All-Star weekend.
I think
the
the
Pro
NBA
Bowl
All
used to be
Star
fun
game
too.
had the biggest downfall because there's no defense played in the All Star game for the NBA. I mean, there's not played in the Pro Bowl games either. But I mean, like you have like these, it's like 212 to like 198 or something. It's like crazy score.
212.
You know,
that's like a
like,
score that I would put up in college
at least
football.
like in the MLB All Star game, they actually like try. You know, they actually try to win the game and they try to keep their team or their opponents from scoring and all that.
Yeah.
I will say the NBA, the All-Star game, is supposed to be the greatest pickup game of all time, and yet they don't try because the cameras are on. No one wants to fall like a Brandon Knight and get embarrassed on national TV, so that everyone plays it safe and doesn't try. And yet,
I think what ruined it is that stupid draft they do with two different teams. You should just have East versus West like it was back in the day.
I kind of like that for a bit. Then it ran stale, and then they changed it again. I'm just like, they keep changing it too much.
It's not changing shit. The NBA is too ever changing. It changes too fucking much between players changing teams like every year and them just changing rules and changing this and changing that and other changing. They change too much, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with keeping a formula that works and is solid. I don't know why they do it.
East versus West. I did like the captains, the pickup kind of style, but like people in the offseason they play pickup at these New York runs, and they try way harder in those than they do in the All-Star game. And we want to see the best of the best go against each other in a pickup game. That's all it is.
I would like the celebrity games. Like they have a celebrity baseball game they do for the All Star Weekend for baseball. It's pretty fun too. Like a bunch of celebrities get together and play. I think it's like softball.
I think that fucking they should change most All-Star games to the weekend after the championship game, like rather than the weekend before, because then I feel like for example, football, right, is a good example. Like there are like if two teams are in the Super Bowl, then a lot of their players won't. If they get selected for the Pro Bowl, won't play, so they don't get hurt and they'll be fresh. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be that way back in the day.
They
It was
used
after
to
the
do
Super
it
Bowl.
after the Super Bowl. Okay, fine, go have the game. and then go on your vacation.
It was like your
you know?
final send off for the off season was a Pro Bowl. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it to before. It's stupid.
Dude, back when it was like when it was actual football, AFC versus NFC, when they had to fucking like actually play the football game.
Yeah,
that
boy.
was so fucking cool.
It was so
cool
fun with everyone with a different helmet on. Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, that was
Sean Taylor lighting up that fucking punter for the Bills was nasty.
Oh my god, dude.
Greatest hit in Pro Bowl history. Anyway,
Dude,
that is it. Thank you guys for watching so much. Like, comment, subscribe. What we should talk about next. I'm Z Shaw, and I got
Joey.
I'm Jay, the Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. Stay clocked out, everyone. In the meantime, deuces.